Hey, welcome to Coach's Corner. Here I got Eric Hehman, head football coach here at Olivet. How you doing?
Doing great.
Doing good? All right, cool. Do you want to just start off by telling us just a little bit about, your childhood and just growing up?
Sure. And it's a long time ago,
Yeah.
so let's see if I have a memory. But I grew up in Columbus, Indiana. Went to Columbus East High School. Had a great family, and played football in high school. Played a little bit of baseball, and then I moved on to track and threw shot and discus, and did that through my years in high school. So really enjoyed my high school and youth growing up.
Awesome. Where'd you end up going to college?
Oh, I went to Taylor University, got my undergrad, played football there for 4 years, and then I went to Ball State and got my master's, both in athletic administration.
And you played football at Taylor?
I did.
Awesome.
Defensive line.
Defensive line.
Yes.
That brings me to the next question here. If you were to go one-on-one with Coach LaCroix in a board drill, who do you think would win right now?
Right now, Coach LaCroix would smoke me.
Back in the day.
I would hold my own, but he'd probably get the better for me. No doubt about it.
Awesome. All right, well, do you have any fun college memories that you're willing to share from Taylor?
Oh, yeah. I think one of them was there was a year where my buddies and I said, hey, we're going to go snow skiing, right? We want to go out west, so we just got in a van, had no idea where we're going. And so we just took off, and by the time we get to Kansas City, we got to figure out where we're going. And so we decided to go to Taos in New Mexico. And so we went south and then hit Taos, got our hotel room, talking to locals. They said, there's no snow here, it's really bad. And this is before internet. You guys don't even understand this. And so we're like, what are we gonna do? The locals are saying there's no good snow and whatever. And so we were watching the Weather Channel, and it's snowing like crazy in the Eisenhower Pass in Colorado, which leads to a lot of the ski resorts. So it's like, well, we're going. So we had already paid for a hotel room, whatever. We took off like at 1 in the morning and drove up to Colorado and ended up skiing and having a great time. So that was a crazy memory.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any hidden talents?
I have no hidden talents. My hidden talent is that I have no hidden talent. So
that's pretty impressive.
Yes. So.
Never heard that one.
Yep.
What about a role model? Someone you look up to?
Oh man, I have a lot of them, and I think these are important people to look for in your life and really try to spend time. And my dad was a big role model for me. He was a steady guy. He was a work ethic guy. He was a family guy. He loved my mom like no other, and so he taught me how to be a good husband. Still trying to strive to do that to the degree that he could. And then I had a youth pastor that was, when I was growing up, that was phenomenal. When I got into coaching, there was a guy named Scotty Kessler that was really influential on how to philosophy and how to impact guys from a football perspective. Dr. Coleman, he wrote Master Plan of Evangelism, really just really how to live your life in faith. So I have a lot of guys that have really invested in my life to help me see how to be a better man and try to develop and grow in those ways.
So as a coach, do you have a favorite moment just coaching, whether here or anywhere else, as an athlete and as a coach? Do you have any special moment?
I'm a big picture guy, so specific moments are hard because I've had a lot of them. I have a lot of hard ones and a lot of good ones too. But like as a coach, I've been a part of, I think 1, 2, 3, and now Olivet 4 of where you turn it around. And so the first 3 that we turn around, they were 1-9 seasons like that, and then they ended up winning conference championships. And then here to see that they hadn't had a winning season in 12 years, and now we're in a situation where we're starting to win 1 bowl games and playing for the conference championship. That's so rewarding because it's a lot of work, and just to see all with the players, how they change the culture and how they do that, and just see their success. And those are my favorite memories right now of when that kind of flips it, and you look at the scoreboard that time and say, man, those guys did a lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears. They bought into it, and they accomplished something pretty cool. So that's been some of my favorite memories from football. The relationships are what, to me, just seeing guys and connecting as far as the chemistry, the connectivity, seeing a guy, from 20 years ago that you were coaching and just catching up. I mean, being with our staff and being with our players, that's really the best part of football in general. But as far as memories on the field, just turning around the programs we turn around have been amazing. So.
Well, what's a favorite restaurant around here or in general?
The Brickstone is my favorite restaurant here. I think they have the best food. I mean, I'm a Chipotle. I love Chipotle. Jersey Mike's. Love Chick-fil-A. So I'm pretty easy like that. But Rickstone, I think they do the local one. They're really good.
What about dessert? Doesn't have to be a place, just in general.
In general, I love chocolate chip cookies. I'd probably go for that over cake and anything. But I love chocolate chip cookies. You could say it might be a downfall for me.
You dip it in milk, or is it just?
I have a glass of milk and I don't dip it. I definitely eat it, and then they're two separate things for me. But I want the ice cold glass of milk with it. So.
Okay, it's different than Oreos then.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is going to bring to the next segment of our podcast here at Coach's Corner. I call this or that,
yeah.
And basically you just answer this or that.
All right.
So first off, I'm going to start out with Coke or Pepsi.
Coke.
Coke?
Yes.
Okay. What about cornhole or bags?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Do you call it crick or creek?
I've done both. I'm from Indiana, Southern Indiana, so
okay.
Crick. Yes.
So both?
Yes.
What about truth or dare?
I'd probably do truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
Are you a socks or barefoot guy?
I'm a. It just depends. Like now, I'm no socks guy. So,
yeah.
But in the summer, mostly no socks, and then in the winter, I'm a socks guy. So.
You iOS or Android?
iOS.
iOS?
Yes.
Okay. What about form or function?
Form.
Form. Do you rather go swimming in a pool, the lake, or the ocean?
A lake.
A lake?
Yes.
Why is that?
A mountain. I love lakes. My dream is to live on a lake.
Okay.
So that's my goal.
Your own condo on a lake.
Yeah.
Do you use fake or real Christmas trees?
We've been using fake.
Okay.
Christmas tree.
First off, I'm going to go with test. Study. Food.
Don't eat as much.
Drink.
I think Coke.
Coke. Season.
Fall.
Football.
Love it.
Let's go ONU.
Gold standard.
And then last one here, I got parent.
Privilege.
All right, and this goes to the last segment here. It's basically a little bit tougher. I call it tough talks.
Yes.
So I just want you to read this off as fast as you can for me.
Tough talks.
Yeah.
All right. A or B?
Both.
All right. Silly Sally swiftly shoots 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep. Silly Sally shoots. Silly Sally south. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep shouldn't sleep in a shed.
That was impressive.
I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much.
Well, that might be the most impressive one yet, man. Cool. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on here, Coach. This is awesome. So thank you.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, of
Appreciate
course.
you.